You are.
Yeah, but see if I go like this.
So?
It bugs me.
Then look at it straight. I can look through here. I don't need it.
Yeah, but then you're not in shot. I want you to be in my movie. See, look.
Just put it back a little bit and put it
Oh,
straight.
it's because the camera's here.
Just put it back a little bit and put it straight.
You'll have to turn that down. Or we'll get the feedback.
Shit.
Who's that?
Kenny, hey.
Hey, Kenny, what's up, buddy? That's fast. Hell, he found us in a little over half a minute.
Jeez, he's on the ball, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm. That's been looking out for us.
Yeah. Hey, we're doing pretty good, Kenny. They find your car Wi-Fi, so...
You're live.
Yeah, I'm not on Wi-Fi.
Maybe you should put it on Wi-Fi. Oh.
See, it causes me to lose people.
Does it?
Just lost 2. Had 4.
No, well, they're coming back.
Ain't you guys, it's me.
Yeah.
Well, we are out in the middle of nowhere, really. Well,
Kinda.
not really, but kinda.
Yes, they did. I got my car back in good condition. I cut it out. Oh. He got it in good condition. He got his car back. So that's good. Well, I'm glad you got it back in good condition.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's us. We're kinda... I'm not on Wi-Fi. Well, Wi-Fi earlier was acting up on YouTube when I was watching YouTube.
Oh, was it?
So I'm just using my data, so... There's a damn cell phone tower right over there.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you're bouncing off of it.
Well, it should. Well, we are in a whole bunch of metal here.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it is. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, we're surrounded by metal.
Yeah. Everybody's buying those metal roofs, too. You can't buy those things and have Wi-Fi and all that good stuff.
Well, as long as you're in the house, you can. But their Wi-Fi's clear.
We're already getting down to 15 degrees tonight. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Must be nice.
No, not 15. Maybe 50. We're getting down to, what is it, 79 right now?
Yeah, and the day, today was beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. It was in the 80s at the most.
It was nice.
Oh, so gorgeous.
Except for when we got right in the sun a couple times, but I just fired up the motor and we went faster. But yeah, it was a good day to be out on the boat. Yeah.
We have a sad face looking at us.
I know, but it'll be fine. Bruno's over there.
Yeah. We wore him out. He had a nap today. Big one.
Spoiler alert, I was actually fishing right behind the tent.
Yeah.
Well, behind number 1 over there. My pole disappeared.
Yeah, went in the water.
That deep back there.
I looked at it and I said, hey, I think you caught a fish.
No, you said, where's your pole? You ever heard of that?
Mullinger, Canada, and she's already breaking out the snow machines. Oh, yeah, they are. Yep.
Do you know where that is?
No, I don't. Could be out west. Is she out west?
Because she's from Canada.
Yeah, I'm Canadian. I'm from Ontario.
Is that old booty?
Yeah. My mom's sister, she didn't say that they had snow where they were, so.
Where are they at? Windsor?
They're close to Sudbury, Ontario, which is way up there.
Is that Windsor?
No.
Well, who's in Windsor?
Somebody else.
Somebody else. I thought you were going to read them there.
I did.
Okay. Why did it pop back up again?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't have to yell at me. I just asked a question. I won't ask anymore.
I'm just getting that, and that's it. You're getting more than I am.
Well, usually, the reason why I asked, honey, okay, is usually you get them before I do. That's why I was asking.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys.
Who's that?
Vega boys came back.
Oh. Hey, Vega boys, what's up? Bad thing about that water being back here is it's swampy, so we got bad mosquitoes.
Oh, driving me crazy.
It's swampy back here because it's actually flooded.
Yeah.
So, what's up? You know, just kicking it. We're camping, glamping, glamorous camping. We are sleeping in a tent, but we got a little refrigerator over there, microwave, hot plate, a big roaster, bathroom, shower, ceiling fans, lights, water, electric,
Hammock.
4
picnic tables.
Yeah, we are on an island, guys.
Yeah.
And we have the whole island to ourselves.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They have 4 tents where you can tent here. Four tenters.
4 sites.
Yeah.
But we're the only ones that booked this weekend so far, so.
Yeah, so we by ourselves here.
So I think tomorrow we're just going to go, hell yeah, awesome. So tomorrow we're just going to kind of go around, explore around a little bit, the park, and show you guys more of the park. So we're working on videos for you guys. I think mine's just going to be one video this time. But we'll show you guys more of the park, and we're just going to kind of hang around here tomorrow, huh?
No boating?
Well, we'll get the boat out, yeah, but I mean, you know, we're going to go fishing later this evening. So, yeah, the island's kind of flooded a little bit back behind. It went down a little bit today, but.
Yeah, no rain today, that's why. It'll go down. If we don't have any rain, it'll be gone in a few more days.
Well, south of us don't have any rain.
Yeah. You have to watch out for the skunk ape if you're in the Everglades now.
No, we're not. We're not in Everglades, so.
No, we're 5 minutes from the house.
Well, 10 minutes, depending on traffic. They've been seen in Citrus County.
Right.
But the Everglades is like the hot spot for them skunk apes, which is Bigfoot.
Yes.
He's the one that said, "Oh, I never did get to look for the squatches."
You need to go to Canada for the Bigfoot. They big time up there.
Ohio is like in the top 5 of the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're up in Canada. They're out west. They're down here in Florida, but down in the Everglades, I guess, is a great hot spot for the skunk ape.
Yeah.
Now I want to go camping in the Everglades. I think it'd be awesome.
So you've seen one once.
I've been all my life out in the woods. I've never seen any. Now I believe in them because I look at it this way. Bruno's up on the damn picnic table. That there's more proof that they exist than scientists have that they don't. So, you know, until they can prove that they don't exist, I'm going to believe it. You know.
Right.
I mean, think about it. Shit. It's just like, well, it's a myth. It's an urban legend.
Well, if that's the case, then there would be people. There wouldn't be as many saying it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, look at what's that big fish? That big fish that everybody thought was a myth.
Because the Loch Ness?
No, not Nessie. Shit, not a gar. What's that? That big fish. No. Anyway, there's a shit. I'll think of it. My ex's family group, they raise them. They have a farm, a fish farm, and they raise them. And you can buy them and eat them now. But they used to be a myth. Fishermen would claim to catch them and see them, and nobody believed it. Now, like I said, you got people in Ohio raising them. You know? What the hell's that called? Damn it. I'll think of it, but yeah. And they actually finally did exist. Well, it was like those giant what are they called? Not the octopus, but the squid, the giant squid.
Yeah.
And now we have seen them.
Yeah.
They have been photographed.
Yeah, proof of them.
40, 50 feet big, you know.
Yeah.
Big enough to at least take down our boat.
Yeah.
Our little 14-footer. One squid tentacle. But yeah, we went a hot rod boat around today, huh?
Yeah.
See, whenever boats come past us, if they're going, what's that?
Wish you the best from SD. Bree something. I don't know.
Rye 44. Rye 44? Is that it?
Yeah, where's
Wish
SD?
you the best from SD. South Dakota?
Maybe.
Is that where you're at?
Yes.
Well, back at you, Bri. Hell yeah.
South Dakota. Yep.
All right.
We got
Awesome.
it.
Way out there. Yeah, cool.
We got it.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Bruno, see, whenever boats are coming, you know, past us the opposite direction, you know, I'll cut it wide and start throttling up and we'll jump their wake, right? So now whenever Bruno sees a boat coming, his ears are up, he's all excited and happy. He likes to get that boat jumping in the air.
Yep. Yep.
He loves
likes
it.
That.
She said we should name that boat Airborne. That was funny shit. But yeah, he loves it. Whenever there's a boat coming, he perks up. If we're just trolling around, he'll get on the floor or whatever and just hang out. It's not fun to him, but when we put the boat in, we have to put the boat in about a mile off the road here at the public boat launch. And so she brought the truck and trailer back over, which we beat her here pretty much. So she had to bring the truck and trailer back over. So, and where we put in at the river, the water's just real shallow. So I was using the trolling motor to get out into the deeper water so I could start up the gas motor. And the whole time he was crying and all antsy and shit. And then as soon as I lifted up the trolling motor, he just started. His ears perked up and he was like smiling and
he was raring to go.
He knew I was getting ready to pull that rope. And I started that engine up and boom, he was fine after that. So, old boat's doing good, isn't it?
Yeah. I like the boat.
We got it.
I'm glad we got it.
Yeah, me too.
We got a pretty good deal.
$1,200, best $1,200 I ever spent.
Yeah.
I have no complaints about the motor or about the boat, but that fucking trailer sucks.
Yeah.
It's a good trailer, don't get me wrong. It's just not the trailer for that boat. It's like a jet ski trailer. So does it?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's bigger.
That's awesome.
That
was that right?
That was Vega.
Oh, Vega was. I can't see it on my glasses on. Yeah. So yeah, that boat running pretty good today, wasn't it?
Yep.
We started doing the slalom.
It's
you know,
so
so the
nice
boat was
out
going
there.
like this, and because you know nobody was around, so. And Bruno just loved it. She loved it too.
It was a very quiet day for a Saturday.
It was. There was some boaters out, but not like normal.
No.
Which, you know, when you're on, I don't mind the airboats.
And this is the best time of year to go out.
But yeah, I mean, see, we can hear these airboats from our house.
Yeah.
Well, we're not far from the river. We're just farther down south than what we live.
Yeah.
But because the river runs south to north.
Right.
So I don't know where it starts at down here, and I don't know where it ends at, but I do know it does go in a 4-hour drive in from here to Georgia, because Spook Bridge goes over this river, the Withlacoochee River, and that's a 4-hour drive from here.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far into Georgia it goes, and I don't know where it starts down here, but it does run south to north. So when I say upriver, technically it's south, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah. Let me just get a cigarette. But man, this place is awesome, guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I like it.
the managers are cool.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Younger couple, they got kids. Nice people. We was asking about where we can park the boat, wherever you want to park it.
Yeah, basically.
And we asked about parking up here beside their boats because they got rental boats, and they was like, well, we don't have a problem with that, but you might want to get a sign, put a sign in, because one time they had
Sounds nice.
oh yeah, one time they had somebody paid to rent a boat. They went down, got on a boat, and took off. It turned out it was someone else that was staying here, their boat. They went to go get on their boat, and their boat's gone.
Yeah.
And they were pissed. Because, see, they got signs in their boats.
Yeah, well, they have 2 John boats. That's it. And they have some good news canoes.
Yeah, canoes. Right? Canoes. They got 3 canoes that are identical.
Yeah.
The 2 John boats are identical. Yeah. Same little electric motors.
And they even have their names on them.
Yeah, and so
these people just got on whatever.
So they said, now if you park back here, we don't have a problem with it. Park wherever's comfortable for you. Now, we was parked down here by the dock. But I was down there few hours while we was up here, but I moved it in case somebody wanted to do some fishing. I didn't want to, take up fishing. So I thought, well, back here, and it was like, yeah, just put a sign up. So I put a sign I wrote on a piece of 2x6, private. What I write? Oh, tent site 30. That way, if somebody, they'll see that this is a private boat.
Yeah, they don't take a ride on it. Yeah, I couldn't believe people do that. Unbelievable.
They had to know.
Well, of course they had to know. They were just
I mean, what are the chances you're going to have the same exact John boats as they got? Those are flat bottom John boats.
Yeah.
Where ours is. But, I mean, they're identical. And they even got signs in them and stickers. I mean, there's no way you could go, okay, there's 3 boats here. Right. 2 of them are identical with the company's name on it, and one is totally different without jumped in somebody else's boat and took off. I would have made them leave with no refund.
Yeah.
You know better than that. I mean, if you have no idea, I would go back. Now, which ones are they? I would ask before I went back there to get on the boat.
Right.
And they usually put a sign in there that says reserved anyway.
Right.
Sitting there on the seat. But they're nice John boats, so. Yeah. And they do have trolling motors.
Mhm.
And it's what, $50 for 4 hours.
I think 40 or 50 something like that.
It's $50. Yeah, it's $50 for 4 hours, and I think $75 for all day. And you can rent a golf cart for $40 for 24 hours. So if you go in, you rent one at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't have to bring it back till 3 o'clock the next afternoon.
Right.
So that's cool. Which is nice because it's kind of big, especially when you're on this island, because you can't drive back here.
Not on the island, no.
Our truck's an 1/8 of a mile that way.
Yeah. We had to walk everything
you can
which is not easy to do.
You can bring the golf cart back here.
Yeah. Well, I think for this, I think they should provide a golf cart for you or a wheelbarrow to put your things in so you could push your stuff back here, make things a little easier, because it was a little hard, especially with him not being able to lift a lot of heavy stuff.
Well, we brought our dolly though.
And that helped.
Our furniture dolly, just a regular dolly.
Yeah. And we put the coolers on that.
Yeah,
so that helped. But it's lugging all this stuff in here was a pain, and trying to lug it back up. If you had a wheelbarrow or something.
Well, a lot of people like to feel like they're backpacking.
No.
But like I said, though, they should, we'll accommodate you somehow to get your stuff over.
Yeah.
But although I didn't tell them though that my condition either. I'm sure if I did, they probably, because they've accommodated us in anything,
Yeah.
I'm sure they
Oh,
would have
yeah,
said,
that'd be
well,
great.
I'm sure he would have.
They came out here this morning and asked us if we
First thing this
wanted
morning.
anything or needed anything.
Yeah, they see you guys all right on toilet paper, soap, or anything, and
Right.
because they supply the hand soap, and
Mhm.
and they checked on us yesterday, just as we was just about almost set up. They come out and make sure you guys all right, everything cool. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm sure if we'd have told him, well, I can't carry. I'm sure. I bet you he would have said, well, we'll help you out.
Right.
I'm sure they would have, because when we asked about the boat, they said, look, you can park your boat anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Just make you a sign up if you park it back here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Yeah.
Very accommodating people.
Yeah, and it's not that far from the house.
Polite,
so that's nice.
very polite, and knowledgeable about the area.
Mhm. A lot of them here bring their bikes and their kayaks, and they go out. And they're using the trails down in Inverness. That's what they're doing for the biking.
The bike trails, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. So, that's great.
It's called the Green Mile.
Yeah.
It's a bike trail that's 40-some miles long, 44 miles long
Goes
or
right
something,
through
46
Florida.
miles.
Mhm.
Well,
I think it goes into Georgia.
No, it's only 40-some miles long.
I thought it went into Georgia.
No, it's only 40-some miles long. The Green Mile.
Mm.
Now, different towns it might.
Yeah. Well, they have it in
you can
Ocala,
bike.
and you can bike.
You can bike through, from Miami clear up into Georgia if you wanted. Yeah. But different towns, you got different routes. But that happens to be our route. It's 40-some miles, our section of, which is called the Green Mile. I think it's the longest continuous section of the bike trail.
I've never done it. I was gonna do it, and I had a bike, and then I sold my bike.
Yeah.
Then I saw another bike.
She
didn't get the bike, so
she sells her bike, right? I fix it up, looking all pretty. She sells it, and then brings home a nice, 18 speed.
Yeah, that was.
And I looked up the numbers on it. It was less than a year old.
I got it free.
And so I'm sitting there. I'm like, I could probably ride that on this trail because this trail's flat.
Yeah.
So an 18 speed, I could pedal that okay as long as I took my time and everything. But now she's without a bike, so I'm like, well, we might as well sell it. So we sold that, and then she finds a bike she wants.
There's a nice one at Walmart.
A pink one, yeah, her favorite color. Got a basket, cell phone holder, drink holder.
Yeah, and it has a place for my cell phone. And then Friday, I was at the lights, and I was working. And I was sitting there, and this woman had my bike. I was like, really?
She said, I saw a girl riding my bike today.
But if he's not going to ride, I'm not going to ride. So.
I would ride if you'd ride. I'd get one of them electric bikes.
Oh, then I have to have an electric bike because you'll outrun me, and I'll be a million miles behind you.
All right, I'll just put one of them chainsaw engines I got on it, and I'll go slow.
There you go.
Put that.
Well, it'd be fun to do that trail because
I got that 44cc.
It goes all over.
Oh, I'm missing some of them.
Hey, sorry, Dave, how are you?
Hey, Dave, what's up? There's Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Camping with Shea Bear and Monkey today. Episode: How to set up a tent. Jason, please respect the test. Oh shit.
Yeah, here we're talking away.
No, we didn't show how to set up the tent today.
No.
The reason why I showed it last time was because I actually did a review on the tent.
Yeah.
Doing good. All right, Dave. So we didn't show that this time.
No.
We're just kind of like doing a vlog, and I did make some chili, guys.
I might have
spoiler alert.
Bowl
before
we go fishing.
And I made it in my cast iron pot here.
Ooh. We can't see that. There you go. Yeah.
Big old pot of chili there.
We got lots. We're gonna eat it again tomorrow if we don't eat it all tonight.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do some fishing here after that.
Yeah.
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 Yum. Does that say
Yeah.
yum?
Yeah.
Yeah, it turned out good. Made it on the fire, so.
Yeah.
You'll see it in the video. I didn't do like a how-to cooking. I just chopped some shit up, threw it together, threw it on the fire. What? And we sat and talked. It's kind of like, I'll just do it like I did the what was it, beef stew. Why do I keep forgetting that?
I don't know.
When I made the beef stew. Just to
Yeah.
give you an idea of what I did to it.
Yeah. So, we did that today. Just nice to be out here. If Bigfoot ever stopped by, would you offer him some Jack Link's beef jerky?
No, I seen too many commercials
Mm.
messing with Sasquatch. Nope.
That's funny.
Well, it depends. I mean, if he's like a really, really big Bigfoot, yeah, I get. In fact, I got some beef jerky. I got a beef jerky stick right over there.
He says I love that commercial.
I do too. I always have, man. When that first came out, I laughed my ass off, and I still laugh my ass off every time I see him messing with Sasquatch. Here, no, here, no. No, seriously, if Bigfoot showed up, I'm gonna tell you right now, he can have that chili.
The whole pot of chili.
He can have my last jerky stick.
And we're running.
He can have whatever he wants.
And take pictures while we're running. Choo, 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 gotta go.
He can even take the boat out for a cruise. I don't care. Just be cool.
Nah. One thing you gotta worry about here is the gators.
Yeah, because they're coming in.
Yeah.
Because they have to get food.
Yeah.
We're waiting on a baby egret to fall out of the tree.
My favorite one was the poop in the front of the cave entrance.
Yeah.
I've never seen them, so.
You really?
Yeah, I've never seen them.
I'll have to show you some of them, man. They're freaking cool. They're funny.
You're just getting yourself all tangled. Go back where you were.
Bruno's over there.
He's not. He's trying to get back on the bench, but trying to get closer to us, but he's gonna get tied.
There he is.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Bruno.
There's Bruno.
There's the Bruno. He's wagging his tail. He knows that you're putting him on camera. You know that? You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Every time you put him on camera, he's like, how close are you?
He's a goob. Let's see.
YouTube has a lot of those messages with Sasquatch.
Messing with Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are funny.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think I'd mess with him. I mean, I thought I heard bear last night. You guys will get that story when you watch the video Monday. So, it's a funny story. We'll just put it that way.
Right?
True story. Look at his ears. They're curled
He's
around.
got his damn tongue out.
Yeah, but his ears are curled around
I
front too.
know. He's
What a
got
goober.
quite a hairdo. From the window of the boat.
He loves that movie.
Oh, he loves it. He has a ball. This dog has been on so many adventures, it's unreal.
When he cries because he wants that motor running.
Those Florida bears are teddy bears. Just scoop to and pet it. Yeah, right?
Go up to and pet it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know
you've
if you
been
know that
close to one.
story. There was one about 20 feet from me.
Mm.
Well, actually, I'll show you. About as far from where we're sitting right here. See, here's my hand. To that railing right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was dark out. It was a full moon. And I could see him or her the whole time. And that thing followed me all the way up until I got to a clearing. When I got to a clearing, it was a campsite. When I got to a clearing, the bear stopped, turned around, and left. That was scary. I'm not going to try and pet no bear. I'm trying to get Shea Bear killed, man. I was talking to that bear, too. They said, you know, because when I first moved down here, I did my checking on how to deal with bears and gators, you know.
Yeah.
And because I'm from Ohio, we don't have that problem. So
Yeah.
when I first moved down there, I started doing homework on that, and they're like, just talk real calm to it, and you'll be all right. because they're just black bears.
Yeah.
There's only been one provoked bear attack in like 100 years or some shit down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or one unprovoked bear attack. That means they attacked for no reason. Now, there's been more attacks than that, but they've always been provoked. People trying to feed them, going up to them and petting them. But, so, I'm
Not
pretty
this
good with
girl.
the bear. The bear saw the bear and caught another bear. You know, I was going to shave, and I just...
He's
well, I
roughing
didn't. Yeah, I'm going camping, man. I am missing my hat. I was going to put my hat
Well, I
on.
told you I would have picked it up.
Where is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Where is your hat?
Do we leave it in the truck?
Maybe.
No, it's up here.
Is it over there?
Yeah. Keeps the mosquitoes off my head, too.
Yeah. Did you spray that stuff on your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, mosquitoes are a little bit bad here.
Yeah. You
want
want a drink?
No, I'm fine. That's to be expected. I mean, we got the water coming up almost to the 10th. We got like riverfront of, and it's because of all the rain. There used to be trails back there, they said.
It's the highest it's been in years.
Yeah, it is. Very high.
Because the South's been getting more rain
Did you
than us.
know that Ben deleted his channel? I hope he did.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we did.
I haven't talked to him for a while because I don't have his number. She had his number.
Yeah.
But, it got lost, didn't it? When you lost all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, see, guys. Now, I know this is just a Slim Jim, but snap into a Slim Jim. But it's still beef jerky. So, if he comes around,
You just offer him that. He'll be all right.
I'll be like, here, Mr. Bear.
Or Sasquatch. I don't know. That
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah,
be enough.
Sasquatch.
That wouldn't be enough for Sasquatch.
Hey, that's all I got. Yeah, I got some chili.
Oh, you hand him this and the chili and you run. Got your hat. Are you happy now?
Look, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just got to outrun you.
These things can become weapons, you know.
I know, you smacked me with them before. Stop.
It's a sexual thing. You know?
Stop. Honey, this isn't... Well, it's not a family channel. What's that say?
Have you guys ever get hate comments?
Oh, hey, I get them about every day. I had about 3 today I deleted.
I didn't have any.
Well, first I made my comment back, then I deleted them.
You have to watch me to get hate comments.
Well, I got one today. It was about, what was I doing? Something on the truck? Yeah, the ignition switch on the truck. And he was like, you know, I'm about tired of these stupid videos, you know. I just need to know just the basic, and I don't need to know every little detail, you idiot. And I'm like, well, number one, I didn't make this video for you. I made it for the people that do need every little detail.
Yeah, there's
I
lots
said-
of people that need that detail.
Yeah,
That's important.
and I said, number two, I said, apparently you do need some details or you wouldn't be on YouTube trying to figure out how to do it, and I don't need it because I'm trying to teach you how to do it. And I said, number three, as far as idiot, when you have an IQ of 144 or higher, then you come and talk to me. You know, fuck that shit. Just stupid shit like that. Then don't watch my video. I don't give a shit. You know, fast forward through it, whatever. Damn, some people need that every little detail. You know, I don't need to know every. I just need to know the basics of the R&R. Okay, here's the basics, asshole. Now, if I would have just said, okay, you take the old one out, you put the new one in, that's basic. Then I'd be an idiot.
And they would be asking you all kinds of questions. Well, why didn't you go into more detail on it? So
yeah, I mean,
you
even,
can't.
and I try to do as much as I can. Even then, sometimes I need more info. You know, or I gotta message me. Okay, how do you do this? Well, that's how I know they're not watching the video all the way through. Okay, well, if you watch the video, I told you there's a button that you got to push up underneath to pull that ignition out.
Yeah, Ben gets a lot of bad comments.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah, he did.
He had
That's
enough.
what upset him enough, you know. And he was. I really think it was hard for him to go out and do
Yeah.
these videos.
Well, it was. I mean, you know, and then everybody telling him, you should do this, you should do that. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And it's like, he's using his gas, his time.
Hi, Jordan. How are you?
Who?
Jordan Eaton. He says, hi.
Oh,
how are
yeah.
y'all doing today?
Yeah, hi, Jordan.
I like his live events. I learn a lot, Chris says. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was like, you know, just people messing with him. He's using his time, his money.
And
You know
nobody
what I mean?
wanted to help him and get
Yeah,
it going.
and he had 14,000 subscribers, and I was making more money than him. And that's bullshit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And he just got,
Frustrated. He says he watches us. He just
yeah.
doesn't say anything.
But Dean Moo,
Mhm.
if you followed Ben, you know, Ben had a couple with Dean Moo on there.
Mhm.
And Dean Moo has now moved down here to Florida, so it's in the plans to get together with him and do some.
I
make
love
some videos.
Dean. He's funny. Oh yeah, he is
Oh
so
yeah, so he's
talented
down here.
too.
He's about an hour.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
lives about an hour away from us. I'm not gonna say where,
Yeah.
but I know where. But I'm in constant contact with him because I emailed Ben because see I seen one of
Dean's videos.
yeah, Dean's videos where he was in a park,
I was
Florida.
like, oh my God, he's in Florida.
So I got a hold of Ben. I say, hey Ben, buddy, you know, if everything's good, if you would and I gave my phone number, give us to Dean. And was it the next day or the day after that? He
called him.
He actually called me.
Yeah, and
Dean,
you talked to him
Dean
for
called me,
a long time.
Talked to me for almost an hour. We talked together.
Yeah.
About our videos. So we're still in, you know.
Yeah.
He'll message, you know, actually text me or I'll text him or something, you know. So yeah. So I can't wait to get with him and
that'll
do
be
some
fun.
videos. Yeah. He is funny. The baby moo moo dance. He did another baby moo moo dance. That's his wife. That's what he calls his wife. Baby moo moo. Yeah, he's something else.
He might bring the sock puppet with him.
Oh, I told him to. I said, yeah, when we get together, you got to bring the puppet.
Yeah, that would be a ball.
Said his mom hates the puppets. They creep her out. He's like, when he gets to talking with these puppets, she like talks to the puppet like it's a person.
Yeah.
It freaks her out. I hate that. But there was one time when she said she suggested he do a video with the puppet. He was like, well, I thought you didn't like that puppet. She said, well, they creep me out because one of them he put away for a long time because it creeped her out. She didn't like it because she talked. You know, the puppet's talking and she's like arguing with this puppet, not realizing, you know, that she's actually arguing with Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something me and Dean fucked with her, you know. So yeah, he moved down here from Michigan. So Dean, if you're watching, man, we're gonna get together soon. Yeah, we got less than a year. We're gonna be heading out west, huh? Oh, Gary, friend of mine, he stopped by yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to show me some tables and chairs he bought. But he's talking about going out next summer too, heading out west.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He has a camper though, right?
No, he has a Toyota minivan that he converted into a camper.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
cool.
It's a Toyota. It's got a couple 100,000 miles on it.
Oh, we should do it.
He got it cheap. I forget what he gave for it, like $2,200 or $2,500. It's real cheap. Yeah, and he said it runs like a top. He hasn't had to do anything. He said he's had it about 9 months.
I have been watching other videos on ghosts, but they seem so overreacting. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
A little too much.
But you saw my video I made that the Travel Channel contacted me, didn't you? Travel Channel found one of my videos, and they want to air it.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yeah,
he said.
so
That's Chris. Yeah.
They asked for if I still had the original clip, the unedited, if I'd send it to them. If I still had it, they said if not, that's fine. We'll use And I said, I think I'll be able to find it. And it was on one of my passports,
Uh-huh.
external SD card. I did find it, so I sent it to him. And, I mean, I just sent it. It was about a minute and a half later, and they responded back immediately. So
Yeah.
it says, received, thank you. So it's good everywhere there. We're just waiting on the production crew or whoever that decides whether they're going to air it.
Right.
I should hear within a couple weeks now. I should hear from the producer. Once the setup, they're going to set up the interview through Skype, and they're going to send me questions ahead of time, like what they're kind of want to touch on and stuff like that. I guess it's going to be, you know, like how I found that, and, you know, which I'll tell you guys a story right now that orb, because I don't smoke in the house, right? So I smoke in the garage. So it was late. I forget what time it was, but I went out, smoked a cigarette out in the garage, and that's when I was sitting at my desk. I just out of the corner of my eye seen it on the monitor. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
So I played by. I even woke her up. I went and woke her up and said, you got to come out here and see this. Now, I'm not much on orbs, you know. There's too many variables. It's dust and shit like this, bugs. But you can tell that's not dust and that's not a bug, and there's one following it.
Yeah.
And they went into the garage, and on the other camera that I had pointing at the garage, you can see nothing came in. But it was heading like it was coming in the garage. And it manifested out of nowhere. Bugs don't do that. They'll come in the frame and out of frame. They don't just, boom, bug, gone. Bullshit. So that one's really intrigued me. So I have a couple more videos, but they're really intriguing. But most of the time, when I'm investigating or something in orb, if it's not like emitting its own light and blinking to where you can actually go, that's not a bug and it's not dust, you know, then I won't upload it, you know, unless it's really to where I think some you know, it can't be debunked as a bug, you know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But the video they found that on was the video where the door opens up behind me.
Yeah.
They didn't catch that. Got the orb one though.
Yeah. Yeah, the door opening up like that's freaky.
I was speaking of hate.
And there's no way anything touch that door. No.
No, Bruno and Snickers, the cat, was on the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your mom wasn't there.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't there. I was there by myself. She was at work. You can actually hear that door handle turn, which I didn't. I actually had somebody ask me, commented and said, how can you not see that opening behind you?
Because he was looking at the...
I was looking... Well, I was looking at the camera. You know, because I was looking at the camera, not the monitor.
Right.
But number one, it opened so slow. My niece caught it, though. But, and number two, like I said, I told her, I said, look, that girl or whoever that commented that, didn't hear nothing back, but I was like, because I was looking at the camera. I wasn't looking at the monitor. And I wasn't paying attention, you know. I just doing my thing like I'm doing now, and shit's opening up behind me. Broad daylight. Yeah, somebody comment about, remember I told you about it.
Oh, yeah, the beer.
Yeah.
Well, it's
beer. He said, you know, smoking and getting drunk's bad for your health. I'm like, well, number one, you know, you couldn't see that big red NA on there, non-alcohol. I said, it's non-alcohol beer. I said, number two, I said, do you know judging me like that is bad for your health? And then he went off. He was like, motherfucker, I'm only 13, you motherfucking piece of shit, and all this. I said, well, I think your parents are a piece of shit that let their 13-year-old talk to people like that. You know?
Love Ghost Adventures, Vegas boys say.
Oh, I love Ghost Adventures.
Did you know they offer Ghost Adventure crew $100,000 an episode? Really?
Yeah, I heard that somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Zach Bagans. He seemed full of himself. Yeah,
He
does.
is very full of
He
himself.
sure does.
Well, see, reason why he acts all tough now, he even said this in an interview, is because when he was in high school, he got picked on, beat up all the time.
Really?
So he started working out and stuff and trying to be tough, but he's still not tough. He's more into acting now. When they first started out, they were just like us, you know. And people even said they've met him, and there was the three of them. That's when Nick Groff was there.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Groff, Aaron, and Zach. And they said they'd be inside, and the producer standing outside by the car smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
You know, now it's, you know.
Chris said I quit smoking in 2014, the best move I ever did. You know, some people just enjoy it.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
My condition wasn't caused from these.
No.
My doctor even said, I hate to say it, but you're right. She said something else will get you before smoking does.
Yeah.
Because she says your lungs are fine, but I do have COPD, which was not caused from this. And the hole in my heart was caused from birth that never healed, which is not caused from this.
Right.
And people can argue and go, well, it doesn't help. Well, what does? I mean, I'm sitting by a fire breathing in smoke.
They can't fix them.
They can't fix it.
So whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. And
so let him enjoy what he can.
That's what my doctor said. Yeah.
And that's exactly what she said to us. And just live your life.
She said a half a pack a day is not going to kill him.
Yeah.
She
well,
said,
he really cut down a lot,
yeah.
and he's staying there too, so that's good.
That's from three. When we got together, I was 3.5 packs a day.
Yeah.
And so I cut down to half a pack a day. Sometimes it's a little more. Sometimes I'll smoke a pack. Mm-hmm. But a lot of that's because I burn it up. I'll set it down in an ashtray, and I'll go do my video and come back and it's burned up. Or I'm on the boat and it gets burned up. Or the other day I went through a whole pack because they got soaking wet. But some days I only smoke 3 or 4 cigarettes in a whole day.
Right.
So it averages to a half a pack a day, and I can't, I can't drink a real beer anymore.
No, and he's doing well with that. He's fine with that. I drink
non-alcohol. I'm good with that. So I feel, well, like my doctor said, you can't take everything away from the man.
Well, I'm
not even supposed to be boating.
No, he's not allowed to boat.
I'm not allowed to pull to start the engine.
Right.
I'm not supposed to lift over 5 pounds. I'm eating,
They don't want him even exercising.
Yeah, they said that's the first thing on my list.
That blew my mind.
No exercising, first thing on the list.
Yeah.
So I can't drive no more. Now they want to take cigarettes away from me. And that one doctor, he was young punk, probably 27, 25, 27.
He said, horrible.
He said, you quit smoking.
Or I won't help you.
No, that was the other guy. He said, you quit smoking, and I guarantee that'll add 10 years on your life. I said, so you're going to tell me if I quit smoking, I'm not going to go out and check the mail and get hit by a drunk driver? Well, no. So you can't guarantee shit. You're not God.
Well, exercise is good for normal people, but when you have blood going through the hole and you're getting multiple blood clots into the brain, it's not good for you because you can't race your heart up.
My heart's racing,
you can't go pumping fast like you would exercising.
So it's putting blood clots into my brain. So that's why they don't want to do that. And I'm doing the best I can, but I'm not going to sit around and die. I'm like, well, what can I do then? He said, well, just sit around, take it easy. I said, look, I'm not going to do that. I'm only 51 years old.
I mean, I already had to quit jobs. Yeah, I had to quit his work.
Yeah, I had to quit. And nobody will hire me because I'm a risk.
Yeah.
So, like, if I get on a forklift and have a stroke, I could kill somebody.
Yeah.
If I'm driving down the road, I could kill somebody.
So he does what he wants around the house. When he gets tired, he lays down. And if he has a really bad day, he stays in bed.
And the boat's set up to where if I let go of that throttle, it's shutting down.
Yeah.
Yep, it'll shut right down. So, but the reason why they don't want me boating is because I got to pull start that motor.
Well, you're not allowed to do weed eaters or any of them.
No weed eaters.
They don't want you doing that either.
No chainsaws because they're more than 5 pounds.
Because every time you pull and do all that tugging, you're pulling through the blood through the hole.
But I'll do the best I can, but, like my doctor said, you take everything from him, he's just going to give up and die. So...
You have to live. We only here once. maybe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, add 10 years onto my life. Well, if 10 years means sitting in a bedroom and not doing nothing all fucking day and not enjoying life, to me, that's not life. Take them 10 years and let me do what I want to do now.
Yeah.
Go
That's
out
why
west,
we're going out
go
west.
camping. That's why we're wanting to do more stuff. Because,
that's why we want to go out west.
I mean,
I'm actually going to quit my job. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can go, because, you know, where our time is limited and we don't know, you know,
Yeah.
we hit our 60s, we might get too sick where we can't go nowhere.
Right.
So we want to do it now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, exercise, like if I just had a weak heart or something, they would want me to exercise a little bit. But the problem is that hole in my heart that they can't patch is letting blood
The
clots.
aneurysm.
It's an aneurysm around the hole. It's letting blood clots go in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going to the left side of my brain, which operates on my right side.
Right.
That's why I had paralysis. That's why I got a limp now, because I can't feel my leg a lot of times.
And I see your lip go crooked too.
Yeah, and sometimes I won't hardly limp at all, and I can feel a mosquito bite. But
you have 40 years before you're 60.
who?
You.
Me?
Yeah. That's what Chris said. You have at least 40 years before you're 60.
No, I'm 51 right now. I got 9 years.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna, we're just gonna.
Yeah,
when we
we're
first got
in
together,
50s.
we decided we're gonna live. We're gonna work 5 more years, and what happens happens. We didn't give a shit. House is paid for. The truck's paid for. All we gotta do is come up with money for taxes and electric. I can do that selling shit.
Yeah.
Well, then this happened.
Yeah.
So, but we'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Hopefully, we'll be able to go out there and have a great time.
Yeah, because I want to get out west, and when we're traveling out west, we want to stop by and see some of you guys that are out there.
Yeah, I'm 45. The only issue I have with health is my weight. Well,
that's all right. You work on it.
but that's good, I mean, if that's the only issue, yeah, then you're lucky. As long as you don't get diabetes, you don't want that.
She fights it every day, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I'm not on her about it. I mean, I could be on her.
I've gotten to a point in my life that, well, I want that pizza, I'm going to eat it. If I want to eat, I'm going to eat it.
And if I want to smoke, I'm going to smoke. Because she was on me there for a while until I said, okay, listen, I hear every day about how you need to lose weight, Put that cookie down. Put the ice cream down. And she's like, okay, I get it.
You should pop by Ohio. We could go to a ghost hunt. Ooh, that'd be fun. Yeah. That'd be fun. That's
yeah, well,
Daniel.
see. Oh, Daniel's on?
Yeah.
When did he come on?
I don't know.
Well, hey, Danny buddy. Oh, yeah, because, I did want to go see some old friends and stuff because, well, I'm from there, so. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely. I know of some good places. I know you know of some good places we can go do.
Well, what we're going to try to do is, go out west, a couple weeks or 3 weeks, and then come home for a while and then go again.
Yeah.
That's
come home, make some more money to go again, sell some shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And if any of you guys ever get down here, get a hold of us and we'll meet up. Mm-hmm. We had those boys from Georgia contacting me, and we went and spent the day with them. Mm-hmm. We went to Dame's Caves. We went to...
Oh, yeah, then we had fun with them. We took them all over the place.
Yeah, they were college kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still in contact with them.
Yeah, that was cool. We had a great time. I've never been on a ghost hunt. I heard it can be very exciting.
Yeah, Chris, it is. Mm-hmm. It is freaking awesome. You just don't want to get in a big where there's 3 or 4 groups of 4 and 5 people, because then you really can't. That's why I used to like to pay and just be me and whoever else was with me, usually my ex. We would go to where we'd be the only ones there, and so that way we knew if we heard a noise or a scream, it wasn't somebody on the floor below us,
Right.
So, yeah. It costs a little more, but it's well worth it. I mean, you think about it, you can go anywhere from $25 to $50 a person.
Is it true that you can feel the vibe when a ghost is present?
Yes, it is. And
I learned that one.
but you know, I mean, go stay somewhere at a nice hotel. You know what I mean? People go, you're spending that kind of money, go spend a night in a haunted place. Well, you spend $200 for one night to go and sleep and use the pool. You know what I mean? Because they buy a hotel room. But what it feels like. Remember the old TVs? When you'd walk past them, you would feel that static. Or you ever rub a balloon on your head and pull it away real slow? That's what it feels like when a spirit is near you.
I got it on the back of my neck in St. Augustine.
Yeah, didn't something touch you? Yeah. She said it felt like static, and I said, yeah, that's what it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
because you know they don't have a physical. They can't touch you. Just like they don't have a voice box, so they have to make sounds. Manipulate
Speaking
sounds.
of haunted hotels, there is a few up here. Yeah. There's one in Georgia I want to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in Ohio, my hometown, Cambridge, Ohio, Daniel, if you ever get a chance, stay at the Holiday Inn there. It's haunted, and I know that for a fact. And it wasn't haunted until there was a big fire, and how many people got killed? 20? A bunch of people got killed in that fire. My mom worked there when that happened, so I need to do a video on that story.
I've been watching CJ Fison, and he goes to this honeycut farm, and it is very interesting. Honeycut farm. Maybe we have to check him out. Do you know
CJ
him?
Fison? No.
No.
Does he seem real?
Yeah.
I know.
So many of them.
It was like years ago, I used to watch Huff Paranormal, but then I just started disagreeing with every damn thing he does. He did a thing on a voice box, and he just had, you know, at the time it was a Radio Shack hack, the same one I had. And he was like, I'll just prove to you that these things don't mean nothing. He's asking questions. He's getting dead-ass responses to these, straight responses to these questions he was asking. And he's going, see, I got nothing. I'm like, so I started commenting. I was like, I heard this, I heard that. Well, you can hear whatever you want to hear. And I'm like, you know what? I quit watching him after that.
CJ Fashion hangs with Omar Gosh and Mo. They're all phony. They're phony. And we watched that one Omar had with the clowns. That was so phony.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Omar
Okay,
don't live far from us.
But see, the guy, he's an ex-cop. What is it? They do Abandoned and Haunted. I forget. It's something like that is the name of him. Him and another guy. Guess what? Was it last night? They had a thing. I almost clicked on it until I saw who it was. Anyway, they uploaded to where they did the Randonautica, and it happened to take him to Spring Hill Cemetery.
Oh, isn't that funny?
And he says, and wow, what a coincidence, because it's a familiar place, because we've been here hundreds of times. Yeah. And it just happened to bring him to Spring Hill Cemetery, which we were there, by the way.
Yeah, we were at Spring Hill Cemetery.
Yep.
It's haunted.
We were there a couple times, weren't we?
Yeah.
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 That's where we did the app on the phone. That's another thing. I don't use the apps on a real investigation. Now, if we're messing around like we was in that cemetery, it's kind of fun. And sometimes, like at the house, we used it.
Right.
And sometimes it does get a little interesting about some of the things, you know, it says. But I don't believe in these apps. I don't believe. What I believe in is just a regular camera, night vision if possible, and you know, a voice recorder. That's really all you need.
We used my dad's radio, remember? In the bedroom.
Oh, the room monitor.
Oh my God, we got so much out of that.
Yeah,
it was scary.
Yeah, it was like a baby monitor.
Yeah.
But and I'll tell you something before anybody says, well, it could be CBers. No, because I've tried my CBs. I can't get a hold of nobody around our house on a CB. And it wasn't the cops going past.
Some of those videos are weird. I fell down a rabbit hole of watching those radical things. Yeah, I've been watching a couple of them too, and they're strange. I saw a video where there was a demon in this house in Ireland and the bed left up and got thrown. I thought it was fake. That's creepy.
Kenny said that's creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of 'em-
Ireland and that it has very old history and a lot of old buildings
yeah.
there. So
well, like a lot of
it could be very real.
like a lot of them guys, like the first thing, you know, when they go, "Did you hear that? Hello?"
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're in your own fucking house.
That's-
If I think I hear somebody in my house, it ain't gonna be hello. It's gonna be, if there's somebody in here, I'm gonna blow your fucking brain. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go hello, and it's the way they say it, and then they'll go, "What the?
All right.
Did you hear? Oh my god!"
No, that's Omar's favorite.
No, he does the music too loud.
Mm.
It's like scary music, and then, "Did you guys hear that?" And everybody's
Yeah.
commenting.
Or he turns his head real quick.
But everybody comments, you know, "No, we didn't hear it because you're stupid music." You know, that's why I don't film the whole investigation when I do one. If I catch something, I'll put it out there. This is what I caught.
Kenny
you know.
said to check out Steve Hupp. It's called clickbait. Kenny said, yeah. When they say, "Did you hear that?" I say to myself, "No, I didn't." Chris said that. Yeah. Pretty much, you don't. Yeah. So.
And they never play it back. See, I'll loop my stuff.
Yeah.
Like unedited, and then I'll say, you know, enhanced audio.
Right.
But I'll do the unedited first, or I'll say, you know, you might want to put your headphones on.
Big boys say, yeah.
Yeah. And so, you know, I mean, it just, there is so many fake stuff out there that makes guys like me look bad, you know, because I'm real.
I even wear headphones to sit and still I couldn't hear it. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, you know, it's like I've done hundreds of investigations. I don't have that many on YouTube. And people go, "Why?" Because I didn't, because 9 times out of 10, the place ain't haunted. You know, it was their air conditioner kicking on or something like that, you know. I'm not going to do a whole investigation of just walking around in the dark going, "Hello?" Fuck that. People want to see something that's happening. And if it happens and I uploaded, that's what the camera caught or whatever. And it's just like I won't do an episode of, like a lot of people tell the stories, personal experiences. Well, you can't prove that. If I didn't pick it up with a camera or audio, I'm not going to upload it because it's too many variables.
The one you did where the girl in the white dress was outside scared me.
That was in Ohio. Who said that, Chris?
Yeah.
Chris, that was in Ohio, which Daniel will know where I'm talking about. That was just a few miles west of Columbus, Ohio on Route 40. And that was late at night, I think 11 o'clock. We had just left a ghost walk, actually, up in Hebron area, the Hebron Heath area. And we were heading back home to, I can't even remember the town I lived in, Springfield. And I seen it on the way there, but on the way back, I was like, okay, I'd had a couple drinks. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop. Drop me off. And you go up the road, turn around, come back, and then go back down the road and turn around and come back. If I'm not walking, keep doing that until you see me.
Right.
And my ex was like, "Well, I thought you'd be a little longer than that." I'm like, "Fuck you."
Did you see it with plain eye when you were there?
No, what I did was I heard something coming down the steps. And I was like, okay, I hear something. And then I heard something like downstairs, like right next to, inside the wall that I was in. So I didn't see that until editing. And then I seen it. So, but the reason why I ran was because something was getting closer to me. So I shagged ass. And I went back the next day. I actually did I went back next day to film that and show, you know, there's nothing there that could have looked like that.
Right.
And then I went back another night after I had a few more drinks that night. And I actually got in and I filmed the whole house in night vision by myself. Well, it was in full spectrum. But I lost footage to that because my computer puked. Boom, wiped all my shit out. I had so much stuff, man.
That's too bad.
But no, that's not why I ran. I didn't run because I seen her. I ran because I heard the footsteps coming out to me. And the place was all boarded up. That's why I went back the next day.
Right.
Or not next day, but in daytime, because people was commenting, you know, well, somebody could have been in there. I'm like, it was all boarded up. And also there's a little girl, looks like a little girl looking out the window.
Yeah.
But there's no glass, so it can't be matrixing because it was plywood.
Nah.
And yeah, that's in that same house.
Hmm. That's about 36 minutes away from me, Daniel said.
Yeah, I didn't think it was far from there. Yeah. Yeah.
My grandma was from Martins Ferry, Ohio. Really haunted town.
Yes, my uncle, the guy that used to be a cop.
Yeah.
The guy I am named after, lived in Martins Ferry for years.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's where he lived until he retired.
Why is it haunted so badly?
Well, because there's a lot of ghosts there.
Really?
I don't know the story about
It's a very old town or something?
I don't know much about Martins Ferry. I've only been there a couple times to see my uncle, and that's before I started. I didn't start investigating until I was 18, so.
Oh. He's mad.
He's pissed off because he's got to be clear over there.
Yeah.
I don't want him jumping up on us.
No.
He's pissed off. He's pouting.
Yep. He's pouting. He's mad. He wants to be with us, and we are way over here. If there's any little kid spirits, if we go, I'm out. Like I said, they creep me out.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have called off investigations before because, like, I heard a child laughing. You know how they giggle?
Mm-hmm.
I called off one that night because I heard it 3 times, and I wasn't the only one to hear it. My whole crew heard it. I had my daughter with me, her husband, my ex, me, and Andy. There was 5 of us. I called that investigation off, and then when I heard the little girl crying, and I'm telling you, I was the only one in that house. I was investigating by myself. Don't ever do that. It's dangerous. But I was investigating by myself, and I was the only one in there. The nearest neighbor was a mile away. There was no one. Because, see, whenever I do an investigation, I always search the place. I'm looking for people. I'm looking for microphones. I'm looking for speakers, anything. I spend 2-3 hours, depending on the size of the place, before I go in to do it. And I get, you know, everything was going good. I'm getting a little creeped out. I'm hearing shit. And, you know, nothing major. I'm seeing shadows out of the corner of my eyes, but I'm not picking up anything on the camera. But I started hearing a girl sobbing. A little girl, you tell, you know, just crying. And I heard that like 3 times, and I was getting ready to leave, and I'm thinking, well, I'll go over the voice recorder. So I went over the voice recorder, and I did pick that up, the girl crying. But this time, what I did not hear with my own ears when she was sobbing was she was saying, "Mama," and then she would cry. And she'd say, "Mama," and she would cry. I wasn't picking up the mama with my ears, but my voice recorder did. So I called my ex. I'm out of here. She's like, "You've been there an hour." Don't give a shit. I'm out of here. Gotta go.
Gotta go.
And of course, you know, the owners was like, well, what can we do? You know, I mean, what can we help her? Can we help her pass on? That's another thing. I don't believe that any of us can help someone pass over to the other side, cross over. There's a reason why that spirit's there. The only person that can do that is the good Lord itself.
He wants us to go ghost hunting soon, guys.
Okay. We've been talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, when we go out west, we definitely do it.
Yeah.
There's so much out there.
We are going to stay in what's that hotel? Damn it. You guys know. The first episode of Ghost Adventures was there where the brick got thrown. Goldfield Hotel. I'm going to stay in that. So,
That'll be fun.
it's been empty since the 40s, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Someone owns it.
Yeah.
It's just, you know,
Mhm.
having trouble
He said
raising money.
Goldfield. Yeah.
Yeah, they're raising money. He's trying to raise money to get. I mean, I'll give him $300. Let me spend the night there.
Yeah.
Because sometimes money talks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of them guys do.
Oh
when
yeah.
when they get in those places, they don't tell you, which I wish they would.
Yeah.
Just be honest and go, okay, you know, we slapped a guy $40, you know, to let us go in here, the security guard or whatever, instead of making,
Right.
you know.
Well, a lot of them do because they go
I
into
tell you.
some of those places that don't even have dust on the
Yeah.
on anything, and
I
you're
mean,
like,
I'd tell you, I'd say,
how do you
look,
get in there?
I got a hold of the security guard. I slipped him a couple bucks. We're in.
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with saying that? They just want to be more mysterious or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We got 11 watching.
Mhm.
Cool. Welcome to Shea Bear's Ghost Story Shooting the Shit Monkey Time.
Okay.
We are glamping. She didn't want me to put that in the title. I've lost one, too. Well, I guess they don't like ghost stuff.
They didn't like the word glamping.
She's like, nobody knows what that means. I don't give a shit. They'll know once they watch this. Camping is when you're out in the middle of nowhere with a tent and a flashlight. Not with a refrigerator, microwave, ceiling fans. This is glamping.
I like the abandoned house videos. I like them too, but they're hard to find.
They're hard to find around here.
Yeah, because
they're
are
here, but
putting fences around them so you can't get in.
well, they're being watched by neighbors.
Or security guards are around them like a clock.
Yeah.
Or they're tearing them down quickly.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of these places. It's cheaper to hire a security guard, a security company, to come in and watch the place than it is to tear it down.
Well, there's a few of them that we've done over in Leesburg area, and they are no longer there.
Yeah, they're tore down.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah,
so we were lucky we got into them when we did, because it was not even a month, and that one was completely tore down.
That one little RV park that we did with the bait shop, now it's posted no trespassing. Yeah, so I think they're getting ready to tear it down.
Yeah, because it's just falling apart.
But yeah, it's just hard to get into these places, man.
Florida's gotten very strict because, a lot of people were living in them.
Yeah.
And it was causing too many problems. So it's hard to get into them. Really hard. You don't want to go and spend your life behind the bars. So.
No.
Not the drinking bar.
No. I was like, no, wait a minute, the bar's not that bad. The Gray Bar Hotel sucks.
There was this one abandoned house in my area. It's been like that for about 9 years. It looked so creepy, but someone bought it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We actually seen an abandoned house up here on the river, didn't we?
Yeah.
Big 2-story. You don't see it. Like Daniel knows what I'm talking about, the colonials and the Victorians, the big 2-story houses with basements. You don't see them down here. They're usually just single stories. If it is a 2-story, it's more modern. This thing is old, man. It reminds me of a house you would see up north, like Canada, Ohio.
Yeah, it was huge.
But it's like the neighbor's right there, and he's out.
Yeah.
I couldn't go boating up there. What's up? Walk into it. Well, on the lake the other day, those 2 abandoned places.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're abandoned. There's a fine line between abandonment and vacant. There's, fine
I just
line.
think they're empty because people, pass away.
Yeah, but someone owns them, like Jerry's house across the street from us. It's not abandoned. It is empty.
Yeah, and it ain't up for sale.
It's not up for sale.
I think it's in the system.
Well,
the courts.
No, it's in heirs.
Yeah.
That means families probably fighting over it.
Yeah. It could be like that for many, many years.
Well, that's what a lot of places out in Ohio, like the Witch's Hat house. I think I got a couple of videos on that house. That's what happened to it. It was beautiful, and the owners died. Older couple, they finally died off. The family started fighting over the house. They boarded it up, and now I don't even think someone told me that you can't even walk in it now because it's just ready to fall in, and that's what happened. It's been empty for 30, 40 years.
I wish I could get into the house that my parents rented a house in Daytona before they bought their motel. We came, and that was like a colonial home. It was a very old home. It had wooden floors and everything, and it was gorgeous. I'd love to try to get back in there. But it actually has all the drawers and everything built into the closets and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. Really awesome.
Oh, you're up north. Mm-hmm.
No, that was here.
Oh, that was here.
In Daytona.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we rented it. I think we stayed there 6 months, and then we moved into the motel.
Yes, there's not a lot of basements down here because you start digging for a basement, you can pretty much walk 100 yards in any direction, dig a 3-foot hole, you're hitting water.
Yep.
I mean, think about it. Florida's just a peninsula. We're all pretty much sand down here.
Mhm.
Now there are a few that they do build basements in, but it's real hard to keep them dry.
Well, Claremont has a few houses up there that have basements.
You guys hear that?
What the heck was that? We're just saying.
Bruno didn't even hear it. He's out. His legs are hanging off the table. His legs are hanging off the table.
That's so cute.
Whenever he goes boating, that's what he does.
Yeah, it wears him out.
Look at his legs hanging off the fucking.
He says, "I'm out." He's so cute.
That's why he wanted up here with us, because he knew he's like a kid. He knew he was getting tired and he didn't want to go to sleep yet. Well, we had a nap with you, because we took a nap earlier.
We had naps, but he's exhausted. Do you know where Ormond Beach is? Yes, I went to school in Ormond Beach. I went to
right beside Daytona
High School. It's on the beach.
You head north on Daytona, you go in Ormond.
Yep.
Ormond and Daytona meet.
Yep. I went to high school in Ormond
Somebody
Beach.
said ghost. Ghost, yeah. Well, you know, we are on an island all by ourselves. Now, you might hear some people in the background, but they're on the other side. That's Cypress Creek right behind us. So they're in the cabins up through there.
Oh, that camera we were talking about, I found out my grandpa got it when he was in Japan.
Yeah, I was wondering, because I knew it wasn't China made.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me a couple pictures.
Oh, yeah?
2 cameras that his grandpa gave me.
Oh, cool.
And one we never heard of before. And I
Mm-hmm.
told him to check it out on the internet. And so it's a photographer's camera, like still in this, kind of like your dad's got.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad's got one that she's got. I'm going to do a video on it, which it still works. If you ever get that film developed, you'll see a couple random pictures of our house.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was trying it out. But also, I was going to ask you about the video camera. Does it work? One of the video camera.
Chris said, when I was there, I just visited St. Augustine, real please, believe it or not, in Disney World. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ripley's Believe It or Not is where she got touched.
Yeah, that's where I got touched.
Because we took a ghost tour.
There was a murder there. In that, it's a castle, actually, that Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Gatorland and Marineland? Gatorland.
Gatorland, yeah, and Marineland. Marineland's still open, but it's mostly for wounded, and but you can go there. They don't have the shows like they used to. Marineland, I remember.
We got Gator World right down here, just a
Yeah.
couple miles from us, about 5 miles maybe.
Yeah,
if that.
Gatorland had a big fire, so it's changed a little bit too.
But yeah, Gator World right down here. They just opened it a couple years ago.
I have we have friends of the family that lives in Canada, and he had a double-decker bus, and he does tours around Niagara Falls, and he had pennies on it, thousands of pennies. He'd have people put pennies on the double-decker. So he had all these pennies, and Ripley's Believe It or Not bought the double-decker, but the deal was that he had to drive it to St. Augustine, and he did, and they bought it. And they bought it, yeah. I got to feed the dolphins. It was great, but they charged me for it, yeah. Yeah, well, we just go in our boat and look at them, wave at them.
Bruno's dreaming about hot dogs and puppy butt.
You're probably right. He likes the hot dogs.
And puppy butt.
Yeah, puppy butt. They don't get it.
Shit.
Look at him, he's exhausted.
That boat. That boat. 'Cause when he's in that boat, he's all over the boat.
Oh yeah, he's hopping and jumping. And
The only time he sits still is when he hears the engine rev up. Then he's sitting still. He's waiting on that wave. He likes to jump that boat. We got a 1969 boat, and we're jumping waves, man. We've had that thing out of the water several times, haven't we?
Aw.
We had it in the air today a couple times.
Mhm.
Well, I actually did a big donut and jumped our own wake. We were running about 25 miles an hour. Made this donut and come back and jumped our own wake, man. You can tell when you're out of the water because that engine revs up.
Right.
And he just loves it. But if we're just cruising, he's all around sniffing, smelling.
Yeah. No.
He's out. He was dreaming last night.
Yeah, he dreams and he moans when he dreams and stuff. What is your thoughts about Tom Brady being an Tampa Bay Buck? Well, I'm not into that, so I don't even know.
I'm not really into it, but
Yeah.
I
Your sister is now. She would be into it.
I don't know if it's.
I can't comment because I don't.
Yeah, I
I'm not
can't
into it.
either. I really don't think it's.
I don't really watch sports much. Unless it's the Olympics. And then I only watch certain things.
I don't watch any of that.
No. Yep. I'll watch certain things.
I don't even watch drag racing anymore because
It's changed.
I like door slammers. You know,
Yeah, we used to watch
when somebody just takes a car and soups it up, that they drive to the racetrack, and then when they get done racing, they drive it around town. They take it to work Monday morning. I like watching those. But, you know, the funny cars and shit, the dragsters. It's like, well, you know, really, it's not hard to make a car go fast. It just takes money. You know?
Oh, this kneeling thing in football get me turned off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
Didn't they start fining them for that or something?
I mean, what's the deal? You know, that's disrespectful.
You're supposed to take your hat off.
It should be done right. So.
Yeah, you don't kneel during that.
No. I don't understand why they're doing that. It's awful. It's not powering, but I think the battery is dead. It's not powering, but I think the battery is dead.
All in the camera.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's like what?
It's probably got a plug. You can plug it in.
Yeah.
And use electric power like my old ones.
Mhm.
It's a cool looking camera though.
Mm.
If you ever want to get rid of it, let me know.
Shea Bear will take it off your hands.
I'll buy it. I don't even care if they work or not. I just
No,
got a
he don't.
collection. Every camera I got works except for 3.
Yeah. He just likes to collect them.
And they'll power up, but they just got issues.
Right.
Like one will record, but you can't see what you're recording. The screen's blank. But when you play it back, it recorded everything, but you don't know what you're looking at. You know what I mean?
Right.
Here, go pee. Come here. You want a paw?
No, I got my water still. I put water in my little container. So. Oh well. I'll be right back. Oh, Bruno's up. Yep, I used to not live far from Ormond Beach. I like Ormond Beach. It's a nice little area. I had a girlfriend that she lived in Ormond Beach. Bruno. nice out right now.
Beautiful.
It is. It's getting really good night. It was nice last night too. It was good sleeping weather. What have you done? It's got his paw hanging out. He's stuck. Got his paw hanging over his chain. Oh my God, we have to keep him on a leash here.
Oh my gosh.
So he can't run around like he's used to. But he does pretty good. He's funny.
They're wound up tonight.
Yeah, this was noise I've heard.
Yeah, last night was quiet.
Yeah, it was really
Saturday
quiet.
night. That's right. They're having a good time. What's that?
That was about the battery being dead. I think everybody went to the restroom when you did. No, it's been silent.
It's been silent.
Well, it takes a 9.6 volt, and I think if I have one, I might have one. I don't know.
There's not one in the bag?
I'll have to get one and let you know.
Yeah, yeah. Shit.
Uh-oh. Music time.
Demonetized. Fuck me.
Yeah. No, but there's tapes, he says.
Maybe. You know, the found footage people's doing now?
Yeah.
Found footage? Where they say they found this tape in an abandoned building and people was being killed or whatever.
He's laughing.
What's that?
That was the same comment.
You never know. I mean, shit. Just never know.
Oh. There you go.
Maybe his grandpa lent the camera to somebody and forgot to take the tape out. You never know what's on them things. Yeah, we're going to do some fishing here in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to have a bowl of chili first.
Are you?
This girl is ready for chili.
You just had chili a few hours ago.
I need some more. I only have one bowl.
You should have two.
No, I just had one because I was tired.
We have to heat it up. We got microwave.
We got microwave outside. You want to use it. Utilize it.
Microwave over there.
Yeah. Here's our little kitchenette.
Yeah, they'll see it in the video.
Yeah.
She's been filming too, so she'll have a video up, I'm sure.
Yep.
This won't be a three-parter. I'll just throw a bunch of shit together and upload it.
Yeah, I gotta stand up. Ooh. I was thinking about that chili. Before we go.
Get your bowl. Right here. You getting chili?
Yeah.
So I guess she's gonna get some chili. I'll probably eat some when I get back from fishing. I haven't been filming. I only caught one last night. They were hitting like crazy, but I don't think they were big enough to actually get the hook in their mouth to where you can set the hook. So.
They were teasing.
But I did catch that one. He was pretty good size. Daniel said he was going to go camping last week, but it got cold there.
Aw.
Can't be that cold. It's not hot, honey.
No. It's not hot.
I like to camp around 50 degrees. When it drops to 50 at night, 60s in the daytime is perfect. Next month's perfect weather down here.
Yeah.
Next month and into December is perfect camping weather for Florida. It's real comfortable.
Yeah.
The nights were low 40s in Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that kind of weather.
What's it like? Vega Boy said, "What's it like?" Well, it's like dark out. I don't know, buddy.
What's he mean? What's he like?
I don't know. I just asked him. But yeah, I figure as soon as she eats, we'll go down. We'll do some fishing. Shit out. 50s are my comfortable spot. Yeah, I agree. Perfect. Oh, it does get down to freezing here, like in January. When I did the fuel pump on the truck, it was 30 degrees that morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there was ice. What about the weather next month for camping? Next month is going to be perfect down here, huh?
I said it can't get chilly after January, February, like really cold.
Yeah, next month daytimes should be 60s to 70s.
Yeah.
And nights will be in the 50s. So.
After Halloween, now I've had Halloween as hot as can be.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We still get hot days. I mean, like when I did the fuel pump that morning, it was 30 degrees, and I think at 3 o'clock it was almost 80. I was like, what the hell is this? The desert? No, we live. We're like on the west coast. We're 18 minutes away from the Gulf of Mexico, so I guess it would be west central Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're over by Crystal River. Do you know what the alarm on this camera is for? I have no idea. An alarm? I don't know.
Maybe it tells you that you're low on battery.
Battery? Maybe. Maybe low battery or something?
Yeah.
Well, that microwave kicked ass.
Yeah.
Was that a minute?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well.
No, but we'd like to get up around the Panhandle sometime. Do some camping up around there.
I want to go to the Panhandle. Yeah. There's some caves in the Panhandle.
Yeah, she's been wanting to go. There's some caves.
And waterfalls.
Caves up around there, waterfalls up around the Panhandle. And a lot of springs. We got a lot of springs here in Florida. We got some around us.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Well, we was actually in the springs last time we went camping.
Yeah, we were in
part of what, Seven Sisters?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, springs.
Mhm.
It was cool because we were in a spring, but when we went out to the Gulf Coast, there was a spot where the salt water and the spring water meet and they don't mix. So like you can see it if you're going slow, you'll see it. It's clear water, and then all at once you can't see nothing. And it's drinkable water, springs, and like here's drinkable water, and then you go here and it's salt water. So it's pretty neat. When we went out in the Gulf Coast there, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it is.
But it doesn't mix.
No, it doesn't mix.
Nope.
Isn't that weird?
It just gets to that point, and that's where they meet. The salt water and the spring water meet, and they stay. They don't mix. Pretty neat. And once you cross that point, when you're in salt water, you're in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yep.
Or in the mouth of it, and then about a mile out.
Well, we've been in it. We were in it for a few minutes.
Yeah, until the boat started. I couldn't keep the boat in the water. I was like, it's time to turn around. Because you can't go slow. You got to run full throttle or them waves they'll swamp you. So you got to be running, pretty quick out through there. And when you're doing that, you're jumping them waves, man. I was like, this old boat can't take that. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, it's like I was like, see the golf right out there? See all that blue? She's like, yep, I'm turning around. Why? Turning around. And when we went to make a turn, a wave got us, and we jumped it sideways. She even went, ooh. And then she's like, let's do it again. No. I'm heading back in this boat.
I would have went further, but I didn't
14-foot John boat ain't made to be out in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
As you can see it. There it is. Perfect blue. Back. Couldn't keep the boat in the water. I mean, she's up front. Whee! Faster! Fuck you, I'm turning around. A 51-year-old
Like
boat.
a roller coaster.
51-year-old aluminum boat with 51-year-old rivets. And this thing's spending more time out of the water than in it. Nope. I'm turning around. Once I turned around, I was alright. Because, you know, then I was going with the ship. If I'd have went maybe another quarter mile, we'd have been over that, you know. It would have smoothed out because we were just coming out of the mouth. So, but I don't think I had balls to stay in it that long. If I was by myself, I probably would have. But, you know, Bruno and her, I was like, nah, I ain't dumping this boat out here. There's nobody around. If there was other boats around,
Yeah, there was nobody.
then I would have done it. But there was nobody there to save us.
Nope.
Yeah, the speedboats. Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not kidding you. It was. The engine was revved up more than it was under power because I mean, it was just every wave, bam, and then you know we'd be in the air for a good second and a half and hit for like half a second and bounce back out of water again. And you know, when your motor's out of the water, it's not getting cold. You know, it's not pumping no water.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, that's all I need to do is get out here in this shit and then lose power because that trolling motor wasn't going to do nothing. You got 800 pounds there, you know, trying to go against the freaking current and shit.
Alright.
Nah, I didn't want to change. If I would have, if there'd been more boats around, I would have, but I'd have stayed into it. And I think it would have smoothed out after that because, you know, it was coming in to the mouth, so it was real choppy. But once you get out there, you know, it would have smoothed out. But I was like, man, I don't know. If you know, and we didn't see a boat for a good hour, you know, going in or coming out. So I was like, I better not try. Like I said, if there was more boats, I probably would have stayed into it. But if we'd have broke down, we would just put it at the mercy of the sea, you know.
No, I don't want to be one of those movies.
Yeah, calling the Coast Guard.
Or drifting for days.
We got a small vessel. We're the Lady Sunshine. We can't see your boat. That's because it's underwater. Can you see my ass waving at you?
Nope. You're wearing black.
No, I didn't have a shirt on.
No?
No. That's one of them literally, I think you're going to need a bigger boat. They're like, okay, well, all right, we're there, we're in the Gulf, we're back, we did it, good enough.
Yeah, it was pretty,
Daniel said, Mayday, Mayday.
it was pretty rough that day.
That's the thing about it. I don't, you know, it's just a John boat. I don't have a ship-to-shore radio, or I
No.
don't have a, you know, a radio I can get a hold of Coast Guard on. I should get a handheld one.
Yeah, we really should.
Yeah, I should.
You never know.
And a beacon, yeah. I mean,
ever try again and get brave.
a couple $100, you know what I mean, can save your life. I mean, then then I can call the Coast Guard. Because, I mean, you know, what happens if you drop your cell phone? You're screwed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can clip the radio on to me and it'll float.
Right.
Even a ship-to-shore radio wouldn't done me any good out there because there wasn't nowhere around on shore that I could call. You know, so it would have had to been the Coast Guard. I mean, breaking down wouldn't be so bad. I was just worried about swamping the boat, you know, flipping it over because I screwed up or something, you know. If you hit a wave the wrong way, you're screwed. And they were coming in left and right, so it was kind of, you're doing this number because you don't want to go sideways on that. You know, you want to hit the wave dead on. Yeah, have fun diving for your phone. Nope. If my phone goes in, good luck to you. I'm done. Go find another phone. I ain't diving after my phone, man. My camera, I would consider it. Of course, that's salt water. You can't open your eyes in salt water, but. Right over there, cheap.
Really? Yeah, I told you when I eat, I eat.
Yeah. About done? Huh? Get another bowl? Are you?
Hungry. I worked hard in my sleep.
Now, when you guys see the upcoming video of this camping trip, when I make the chili, I have a certain spice I put in here. You don't know what it is, but I show it to you. And the first person to guess what it is, it's not homemade, but the first person to guess what it is going to get a shout out from me on my next video. Huh? Yeah. Or on the video after the first person guesses what seasoning it is. So you'll have to see it though.
Let's see if they know.
I'm sure somebody will. What time is it? See what time it is. 9:50. Shit, we got out of there last night. It was 10:55. I was thinking it was like 1:30. I was like, shit, they're just ready to start biting.
Well, the guy came out in the camper and wanted to know about the fishing because they were not getting it during the day.
No, they're catching a couple things, but nothing.
Nothing great.
Well, they're not using. They're just using. What he say he was jigging or popping or whatever. They're just using artificial bait. So. He's talking about setting up a popping rig, which I'm just fishing for catfish or whatever else might bite on it. I'm not picky, you know. If it's, you know, if it's legal size, we'll eat it. Huh.
Yeah.
I want to catch a sheep's head and show her what they're like. But they're a saltwater fish.
Oh, then you won't get it in here.
I won't get it in here now. Pompano is a saltwater fish.
Yeah.
I've tried to fish. I'm not good at it, and usually start daydreaming or something.
Well, I'm not good at it either.
That's the best. Then you're real good at it because that's the best thing to do. You just sit back and when you're daydreaming, you relax and just do some fishing.
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta fix her. She got stuck in a tree last night.
That tree that was really high too. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Told you I wasn't good at it.
Down there today. I was like, she looked up the tree and she's like, how the hell did I do that? I mean, she didn't lose her hook or nothing, but when it came down, it all tangled up, the hook and sinkers all. So I'm just gonna clip it, and she's still got her damn bait on there. It's all hardened up. I'm just gonna put a new hook on. Fuck it. Wait, this tree's like 20 feet in the air.
I know.
how? I mean, what's this? You know, I mean,
I couldn't believe it.
I'm out there on the dock and I'm getting a bite, and she goes, "Did I cross you?" I'm like, "No, why?" Because I didn't hear it hit the water, and I shined my light over. Oh, there it is. It's up in the tree. Fuck, man. Damn it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Chili's good, babe.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
We won't have any left over to take to your mom.
We won't have any left over tomorrow.
Maybe not.
I know.
We'll have some tomorrow. We'll have some for. I hope so, because we didn't bring anything for supper tomorrow.
No.
Because we're leaving Monday, so
Yeah.
tomorrow's Sunday, so we didn't bring anything because we thought, well, we'll just eat the chili.
Yeah.
You know, Saturday night and Sunday. But we got food. I mean, we got sausage, bacon and eggs for breakfast in the morning.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we went camping the last couple weeks ago, she was like, "What are we bringing? Hot dogs, hamburgers?" I'm like, "Fuck no, we're bringing pork chops. I'm gonna make you a stew." She's like, "Camping? Hell yeah, I eat good when I'm camping, man." Yeah. I don't know if I will or not. The water's so high. The fish are coming back in here. I caught that one earlier. Oh, he got off the hook, but just right behind the damn tent, where there's usually trails through there, you know, walking trails. I just threw it out about 10 feet. Next thing I know, my pole's taking off.
It went in the water.
Well, over there it did. Over here it didn't. But this one over here, yeah, both times, I laid down in the hammock. I was going to take a nap. I was going to have a nap. You know, we're camping. Relax, right? She said, "Where's your fishing pole?" It's over there on the deck. She said, "No, it's not." I said, "Are you serious?" "I'm serious." So I get my lazy ass up out of that damn hammock. Sure enough, my pole's gone. By then, she's over there looking off. And this deck is for a tent. It's not for water. It's supposed to be dry back through there, right? It's woods. And she's like, "Yep." And there it was laying there. She's like, "How we going to get it?" I laid down there and reached my hand in the water and got it.
Yeah. I was gonna get the broom and lift it up.
I mean, he was still on there until I pulled the pole up. Because I couldn't set the hook because I had pulled up out of the water. And I got it over there draining. It's just that $20. I was like, well, this thing's going to rust up real fast on the inside there. She's like, it's all right. You want to get a better one anyway. Like, yeah, it's only a $20. I mean, the rod's still good. Those reels suck, though. Not a true 33, let me tell you that. I get another one. I'll get 33 Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've pulled in. That's what I caught. I caught that 72-pound catfish in Ohio on a Zebco 33 Classic, and I caught it on 14-pound test line. No shit. 14-pound test with a Zebco 33. Now, it took like 35 minutes to bring him in, but I just let him go where he was going. Then when he'd slow down, I'd bring him back in. I just had to wear him out.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if I was more tired or he was more tired. I threw him back, you know, because I want to eat a 72-pound catfish. I mean,
Right.
you know, take pictures and threw him back in. But 14-pound test, I brought that damn fish in. The bad thing about her getting snagged is we got 40-pound test line, braided line, and if that thing comes loose, it's coming back at you. And if it don't come loose, you ain't. Well, where was we? I brought the whole damn tree limb in. Remember?
Yeah.
I brought the whole tree limb in and unhooked it.
Yeah.
You know, bent it down and let it go back up. But if it, I can't remember. If it gets snagged really, really good, you just cut that line, because you ain't gonna put, and you know that these 33s aren't true 33s in my book. So the drag, you know, so weak on it. I figure we get a 15-pounder on here, we'll be lucky to get a 15-pounder in on these reels. Yeah. Because the drag, it's just going to take it until it runs out of string if it wants, you know.
Yeah.
There ain't going to be nothing you can do.
Alright.
Yeah. Because you ain't going to grab a hold of that string. Cut your damn fingers off, man. Stop over and check on the boat. We'll stop over and check on the boat. Didn't take on much water at all today.
No.
Well, most of it was because it rained. And our boat cover's not waterproof.
Alright.
I need to spray it with that Scotch Guard stuff.
Yeah.
So most of the water that was in there was from the rain. So I did find that one rivet leaking. But we'll check on it, make sure if it's getting low, I'll jump up in there and pump it out, but I think it's alright. A lot of it splashes in too. Like she likes, like when we're coming off a plane, and you're not supposed to do this, but like I'll just let go of the throttle, and it'll you know come down like this in the back, and it does scoop some water up like that, and then just as it starts kind of like that, I'll gas it back up, and it just sits up like that. She loves when I do that. It's funny. It's like because she's up in the air, because she's up front, and then when I gas it, it just kind of just whoop, it just comes along, and that will splash some water up in it. You gotta be careful on that, because you're supposed to slow down real slow.
Right.
And then as your weight catches up to you, you give it a little bit of gas and raise that back in, back up.
But it's fun.
But it's fun, yeah.
We have lots of fun on the boat.
Yeah, I know, right? Daniel said, I can't wait till November 5th when all the websites stop asking me if I'm a registered voter.
Oh, I know. Telling me.
Sheesh.
My phone is loaded with that stuff.
I had to get a new number because I had to change carriers because I had problems with Cricket now. Let me tell you something about Cricket. Cricket does, I mean, shit, I could get service when nobody else could. And I've been with Cricket for 10 years, and then they screwed me out of $5. I paid the bill, got a confirmation. Next day, my services was suspended. So I called them and I said, look, they had no idea. They wanted me to pay again plus $5 reconnection fee. I said, nope. They said, well, the money didn't go through. I said, well, you know, I got a confirmation saying it did. Well, apparently it didn't, but that's not my fault. So over $5 fucking lousy dollars, I said, you know, I've been with you guys for 10 fucking years. They didn't care.
No.
They said, well, you know, I said, well, I'll just go with someone else. They said, go ahead, because there'll be someone right behind you. That's exactly what they fucking told me. So anyway, so I had to get a new number. And so now I'm getting messages for Rose from Fernando. And I keep blocking the number, and that same number keeps coming up.
That's
That
funny.
pisses me off. So now, you know, I'm with T-Mobile now. And that pisses me off, you know. And, I mean, you block the number, how are they still getting through with the same damn number you just blocked? And I'm getting these stupid fucking... Hey, Daniel, have they called you yet and asked you about your damn car's warranty, extended warranty? Because I got that the other day, about your Nissan's extended warranty. I said, yeah, what about it? Well, we're running a great deal now. I said, good, because mine just blew up. She said, see, now that's why you need to... I said, how'd you know I have a Nissan? And she wouldn't answer.
Yeah.
And they said, so, you know, do you want to go ahead and go with this? I said, no, because I don't own a fucking Nissan. I don't own anything. I said, I do, however, have a 1969 boat I said, you have an extended warranty on that? Click.
I get it for the
because I
Toyota.
fuck with them, you know, a little bit now and again, you know. Sometimes I just get pissed and I'll cuss them out, but sometimes I'll mess with them like that. Remember when I got that call for something? I said, well, look, you know, can I call you back on this number? And they're like, well, sure. When can we expect a call? I said, as soon as I'm done filming this adult video. Click. She was like, you're so bad. And I'm like, well, Jesus, you know, I mean, it's 8 o'clock at night. Don't fucking call me, you know. If I want extended warranty on something, I'll call you.
They're phony anyways. They just want your money.
Get that on his work phone. Oh, he says, I answer, thank you for calling Best Buy, and hang up. That's a good one. Can I use that?
That's funny.
Thank you for calling Best Buy. This is Fernando. Can I help you? It'll probably be Fernando going, hey, that's my name
Out
too.
of your luck.
I'd end up making a friend.
I did that once. I had a lady call me the wrong number and she started talking to me.
I know. She can talk 15 minutes on the wrong number. But when I lived in Ohio, it's a long time ago, my number was one number off of the radio stations. So I was always getting, you know, request calls for songs, you know. And one time I called in to request a call and my number came up and they said, is this Marty? I'm like, yeah, do I have any messages? He says, you got all kinds of messages. He said, do we have any songs? I said, you got all kinds of requests for songs. Because, you know, they were getting my, because like I said, it was one number off. It was, I think theirs was 3555 and mine was 4555 or something right in there. The first number was one digit off.
Yeah.
And the rest were fives.
That's funny.
It was just the whole number, one digit off. So I was getting all their calls all the time. And I'd mess with a lot of people because I got to talking to that DJ and he was like, man, he said, you must mess with them a lot, don't you? I'm like, yeah, you know, he said, because we got so many calls saying, bitching them out because that I promised them that the next song would be in line and they never got played. Right. So the next day they'd be calling him complaining, you promised to play that song. He's like, I want to thank you for that. That was so funny, man. About ready to go fishing?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we're going to shut her down. We've been on our 58 minutes. So. Well, that's kind of screwed up.
What?
I had 6 likes. Now I only have 2.
Huh?
Yeah, I did.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Let's see. I had a similar issue like Cricket with Samsung. It told me they didn't need me as a customer because they wouldn't honor their warranty, so I switched to Sony. And haven't looked back. Cool. Yeah. And like I said, I love Cricket service, man. I mean, up until that point, and I'm like, you know, you're gonna let me walk for $5? Fuck you, you know. I mean, but their service, I could get service when no one else could, you know. We'd be out in the middle of a lake somewhere. I'm playing music, and she's like, I didn't know you had that on your playlist. I'm like, it's not, it's YouTube. And she's got 0 bars, and I still have 3 bars when nobody else had anything. So I won't miss that, but, you know, yeah, it is what it is. I guarantee you, the last place we camped at, I would have been able to do a live stream through Cricket. Yeah. But, I mean, it's a matter of principle. You want to let me drop for $5? Well, screw you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they should have said
there for 10 years.
Yeah, they should have said, okay, yeah, I can see. And they said, well, we see you. You know, you've been a loyal customer for 10 years, but that doesn't. You still owe us money. I'm like, you know, they should have said, okay, well, you know, we'll forget about the $5. And I would have said, okay, fine. Then if it don't show up on the card, I will pay it. And I would have, but they were stuck to that $5 reconnection fee for pushing a goddamn button on a computer. Fucking assholes. It's a matter of principle with me. When you do that to me, it's like, man, you're a thief, you know? You tell me that shit, and then you cut my services off just to make $5 extra. I said, that's a scam, man. That's thievery, and they don't like to be called thieves. But I don't care, you know, because to me, that's what they are. All right, guys, we're going to get off here. It's been 2 hours exactly. Mommy, you want to come over and say bye? Mama's coming over to say bye to you guys. It's been great talking to each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you all joining in on Saturday night. When you guys, I'm sure you had a whole bunch of other more exciting stuff to do. And you joined us. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, guys. All joking aside, you guys are great, wonderful. Thanks for, you know, all the support and everything. And when you find out some more stuff about them cameras, Daniel, let me know, because you know, I'm into that. So.
Oh yeah, he likes cameras.
Yeah, I got what, 30? I don't know, 20.
Yep.
Well, I brought 5, not including our phones. I brought 5.
And these are not brand new cameras. These are old cameras.
Yeah. So
He likes the old stuff.
Yeah, I brought 5 just on this trip, and so far I've used 1. But you know, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
He said perfect timing. My computer is about to die.
Oh, okay. Hey, Vega boys, appreciate it. Thanks a lot, man. And we'll get together and we'll shoot the shit sometime. So, Chris, if you're still on, we'll see you. Thanks for watching. And Daniel, appreciate it, man. Appreciate everything. Yeah, you find out some more stuff. You got my information. Get a hold of me. And all right, bye, Vega. We'll see you.
Bye, everyone. Monkey says she's out. Bye.
Monkey's out. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Y'all have a safe weekend, the rest of your weekend. And stay tuned. I'll have a video up Monday. So, we'll see you guys soon. Bye, Monk. Wait, whatever. Bye, Monk. We'll see you guys soon. Tune.
It's the NA beer.
Yeah.
The NA beer.
I'm getting drunk. Shea Bear, Myth, Middle Edge. I'm gone for now. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. They're awesome.
Cool guys.
Oh, they're all cool.
Yeah, you got some real